Hello, Forecaster here again, and we are back for Detour number 72, and this is Crying Suns, developed by Alt-Shift, published by Humble Bundle. It was released today, and when I'm recording this, it will have been 2 days ago when this video goes up, and this is a strategy game. And that's pretty much all I know about it. Of course, this intro looks very Matrixy, but I don't really know what the game is about. So, we're going to start a new game and see what happens. Well, that is interesting. So I suppose now we'll move to the strategy part. Ganna Battleship Omega Crafter Interface. Select a battleship class. We only have one unlocked. At the moment, I believe I saw the game described as FTL-like, which, if you don't know, refers to the game Faster Than Light, which is a roguelite spaceship manager, spaceship management game. So we have a few resources in FTL. You just had scrap and your crew, individual crew members, basically, which were the people you ordered around, and you had items like weapons and ship modules, and that was pretty much it. And fuel. So it looks like we have something similar here. We also have commandos, which is new, which was not a thing in FTL. Trained soldiers that can be sent on expeditions or used during events. In FTL, you used your crew members for that, and you risked losing them. We also apparently have 4 squadrons, which I don't know what that means. We have a fighter Mark 1, drone Mark 1, frigate Mark 1, and drone Mark 1. Okay, so we have 2 drone Mark 1s, 1 frigate, and 1 fighter squadron. And then we have a piercing laser Mark 1 for our weapons. And then I guess we are supposed to choose our officers. We can't perform any upgrades at the moment. I'm guessing that these are tied to the ship, which we only have the one so far. So we have, we can select officers. You have 2 officers to select. Okay, so we have 2 scientists, 2 soldiers, and a spy. They have an ability, tactical weapon. Duration of effects created by weapons, plus 50%. Sub-Zero gun, dark matter cannon, Tesla field. Thrusters boost, squadron speed, plus 25%. That sounds pretty good. Proximity repair. Heal all squadrons adjacent to the hull integrity system cell for plus 0.1 health points per second. That would probably be useful. Advanced reload. Weapon reload time minus 15%. I kind of like these 2. Although squadron speed might be useful. We have hull, squadrons, and weapons. And they have skills. We have a bit of a skill grid by the looks of it for the officers. Piloting, fight, demolition, persuasion, sharp senses, discretion, erudition. I don't know what that means. Hack and engineering. I'm curious what erudition means. Not entirely sure how to pronounce that. The spy has lower health than the other ones. Well, I don't know what a lot of this stuff does, so we'll probably go by ability. That seems more situational. Squadron speed, I like. And weapon reload time, I like. The spy has 3 skills instead of 1. Okay, that's why they have less health. I'm gonna take the advanced reload for this, and you had hack and engineering, and then we have a piloting and a fight. So let's go with that. We have a whole bunch of locked officers with kind of interesting silhouettes. So that's going to be interesting. Everything is ready. Let's click start. Sector 1 out of 3. Echoes. So we have a node-based traveling system similar to FTL by the looks of it. Well, you seem positive about this. So we have our entrance, which is our current location, I'd presume. Because 1 fuel to go here. We have a ground signal and an anomaly. Abandoned auto factory. Okay. Well, I suppose we'll go there. Ooh, interesting. It's a Borg cube, obviously. Cube-like refinery. Okay, so that's the auto factory, I guess. Trinium. Okay. So we have a choice here. I don't know if picking one will exclude the other one. I kind of want to ask for an explanation because I don't know any of this stuff. Okay, it looks like we can go back. So we can ask some questions before we send out the team. The final element, neutrinium, exists usually but not always. Okay. Ah, so that's our fuel. Okay, let's ask about the fold net. Ooh, okay, we get more options. I'm going to skip a bit of that for now. Let's send a team. Captain Lynch. Ah, well, that's unfortunate. Ah, okay. One fuel. So we got the fuel we used to jump here back, which is all right. Okay. I don't know what this means. So there's the anomaly signal. I suppose, so we jump in around the star with a neon cube. And then we need to explore the system. Maybe this is used to exit. And we only have one option. The planet Omega Cadon CS 261. So we'll head there, I guess. Oh, hello. Battleship. Is that a battleship? Or is this a battleship? I'm guessing this is the battleship. Okay. The battle is imminent. Good luck, Admiral. So it would seem that the Empire has fallen. Their network is down. You can deploy your officers during fights. Some officers have special abilities that can boost specific systems. All officers can also repair critical effects sustained by any system. There are 3 systems: squadron, weapon, and hull. So be careful where you deploy your officers. Alright, so... Alright, more tutorial. Squadrons are essential to protect your battleship and destroy the enemy. To deploy your squadrons, click on the plus sign on an empty dock. For now, your second dock will be locked until you have learned the basics. Alright, tutorial mode. Use your weapons to gain a decisive advantage on the battlefield. Weapons can be deployed by clicking the plus sign on an empty dock. Your neurocom can also accelerate your thoughts to a point where time appears totally still. That's a nice explanation for time control. Press space to enter or exit from pause. Alright, so I guess we are going to deploy a squadron. Patched. Don't know what that means. It looks like they have damage. So it looks like we have a bit of a rock, paper, scissors situation here. Frigates are effective against fighters. Fighters are effective against drones, and drones are effective against frigates. We don't know. Okay, so it looks like the enemy has drones. I don't know how we know that, but they haven't deployed them yet. So we'll probably want to deploy fighters to counter their drones. We'll just put them there. And then we have our piercer laser. We're going to equip there. And then we have 2 officers. We have a weapon reload time, so we want her on weapons. And then the other one had a thruster boost, so we want her on squadrons. And we have no officer that has a hull bonus. So let's unpause and see what happens. Okay, so they have deployed some drones. We deployed our fighters. I suppose we should send them out to engage drones. I'm guessing this means that the weapon is charging. Recall the fighters. Your weapon has finished charging and is ready to fire. Click on it and choose a target on the battlefield to deal damage to your enemies. Okay. Well, we don't have any targets on the battlefield. Okay, so that looks like they are being repaired. Can we target their... I guess we'll target their hull. Ah, yeah. And they are pretty much defenseless because they don't have a weapon. And we got 50 scrap. Alright, so what's the satellite thing then? Yeah, I know I'm here. I want to know what the satellite is. Well, I guess we're heading to this... to Rourke Alpha, which has a station. I don't know what the locks are. Ask Caliban about this Imperial outpost. Try to make contact with it. Will probably not work. Okay, well, let's send a team of commandos then. Captain Lean. continue on, I guess. Actually, for ask for explanations, we'll see what we have here. Okay, so we have... Can you reactivate the Omni? I'm guessing the answer is no. Okay, well, we'll just continue on then. Okay, so next up is the anomaly, I guess. Anomaly signals are the riskiest events you'll encounter, offering very positive or very negative outcomes. You won't know which type of event it is, negative or positive, until arriving at the signal's source. Okay. Well, we have no other path, so anomaly it is. Which I guess is part of the tutorial. Well, that's not very nice. Battle is imminent. Not sure why it says fight report. Each basic squadron type, frigates, drones, fighters, best suited to fight against a particular squadron. Yeah, already figured that out. So they have fighters, which means we'll probably want to be using not those. Frigates. We're going to do that. We have our weapon, so we're going to keep that. Still don't have any weapons. Also, these numbers here are shortcut keys for the different units. So I can use 5 to select the weapon once it's charged. Or I can use 1 to select my squadron. Got another fighter squadron. Lovely. Alright, well, there's the abandoned auto factory. I guess we're headed there. Maybe we'll have some answers for us. That's the auto factory, I'm guessing. Bowie. Alright. Well, that explains that, I guess. mother? How do we turn the omnis back on? What is mother? Well, all right. So I guess we are going to hunt down mother then. Got 4 fuel, which is nice. Now that you've learned the basics, your second dock has been unlocked. Nice. Yep. Expedition dashboard. Abandoned auto factory. Minimal requirements. 3 commandos. Alright, well, we have 12. I suppose we risk losing some. That's better than losing crew in FTL. Ground distress signal. 1 retreat chance. Commandos, minimal requirements. So the number of commandos sent on the expedition. Minimal requirement for commandos is 3. The maximum number of commandos will be sent up to 10 if you have enough of them. The more you send, the better your chances for success. Okay. We'll probably lose some regardless. Yeah, commandos have an individual. Oh, maybe I can send an officer. This section displays the type of artifacts you will have a chance to collect during the expedition. Oh, I can collect an abandoned artifactory, I guess. Each type will always yield the same kind of reward. Okay. Major threats, no major threats. Exceptionally dangerous situations your team will face during the expedition. Well, we don't have that at the moment. Ground distress signal displays the number of possible retreats your team will have during the expedition. 1. Okay. Officer survival represents the chance of leading officer has to return safely. Healthy officers have a chance to come back injured. Injured officers have a chance to die. An injured or a dead officer will abort the mission, forcing the team to retreat to ship without loot. Okay. Well, that's kind of annoying. Resource extraction meter represents the minimum and maximum percent of encountered resources, artifacts included, that your team will have a chance to bring back with them to your ship if the leading officer survives the expedition. Oh, do I have to send an officer with them? It's not optional. Commando survival meter represents the chances your commandos have to return safely. It displays the minimum and maximum possible number of commandos that will not make it back to your ship. So you definitely look like the better choice. I'm not entirely sure why. I guess it's because you're better at fighting. Your officer will return safely. Okay. Well, Juliana gets to go, I suppose. So I wonder if this will turn into a tactical section, which we'll get to play, or if it's entirely... I suppose it's entirely automatic. Otherwise there wouldn't be much RNG to it with the survival chances and stuff. Abandoned auto factory, nothing found. Okay. That's unfortunate. Piloting. Okay. Transmission module. Line is secured, Admiral. You've seen our bio readouts. What do you think? Should we continue with the missions? So this is the one retreat chance we get. But things are going well. Nobody's died yet. So it looks like certain encounters on the map require certain skills to be successful. So we got no resources from this one because it requires piloting and engineering, and Juliana does not have engineering. This one required hack, which she does not have either, but the ones with piloting alone are successful, and the fights are successful as well, because presumably because she has that skill. So we're going to continue. Nice. Getting a bunch of scrap for this. Curious to find out what we do with this scrap. Oh, okay. So that was the artifact we needed, or the one we wanted, but we didn't get it because we lacked a skill. That's a bit annoying. I also wasn't told that. Current sector map, you can choose your next destination system. Yeah, okay. Could head back here, but we've already harvested the hypercube. So I guess we're heading to the map. And yeah, it's a very similar node system to FTL. Each node represents a stellar system you can visit. Each interstellar jump to a neighboring system costs 1 neon. Bit of a bigger scale, though. Each system contains different points of interest. Trading beacon, ground signal, trading beacon, anomaly. Okay. Each time you jump, the current sector's rulers get more suspicious. Once the alert counter reaches 0, They will follow your tracks and try to find you. Being caught will result in a very difficult and unprofitable encounter. Okay. So we are here. We have 2 destinations. One has 2 anomalies. And another abandoned auto factory. This has 2 anomalies and a shipyard, apparently. We've been to a ground signal. We have not been to a trading beacon, so I'm going to head towards that before I need to end the episode. Now we are being chased as well. Ooh, yellow. Civvy ship. No activity. Attempt to contact. Well, I guess we're leaving it then. Let's get some neon fuel. So we have a shipyard. We have 2 anomalies. Let's head to those first. Now I can do this in any order, which is nice. Alright, well that was a positive outcome. Let's check the other one. Let's see what we have. Ah, okay. Yep. Ooh, okay. Asteroid field. Strangely tight asteroid field. Okay, so they have drones. So we are going to want fighters, which fortunately we have 2. Okay. Well, I don't... Okay, so they will try to fly through obstacles, which is probably not good. I'm curious if the asteroids will block... weapon fire. Oh, they're deploying fighters. I can't shoot at their fighters with my weapons, but okay, no, asteroids do not block weapon fire. Well, this is still relatively easy. That's some drones. Okay, now they're navigating around. Some more drones. Cruiser Mark II prototype. Ooh. Alright. Takes more damage at short range. Ooh. Brutal disassembling. When damaging enemy battleships, steal up to 14 scrap per fight. Interesting. So the cruiser doesn't have any particular strength against type. Instead, it's weak against close range damage. So fired upon by another squadron, it's vulnerable to that. Alright. Let's visit the shipyard before we end the episode. See what that is about. Church battleship. Condition not satisfied. Okay, so there's an option that you need something specific to choose. Okay, that's what that icon is. That's the demolition skill icon, which I don't have an officer. I don't have an officer with that skill. So I'm gonna choose this just to see what happens. Maybe I'll get lucky. Lost one hull. An entire bar. Well, that's unfortunate. It's a trap. The enemy was waiting for you. Its squadrons have been deployed and its weapons are ready to fire. Oh dear. So, basically an ambush. Turrets. Cannot move. So I'm guessing the turrets will attack things that come within range of them. So we'll probably want to avoid those. Critical heat. Ooh. Cruiser. Nice. Stole 14 scrap per the cruiser's description, and we got a drone Mark I Nano, which I don't know what nano means. Let's have a look at that. Precog dodge cannot be targeted by adjacent units. Tractor beam, current adjacent target cannot move. Ah. So these would be very effective against other squadrons because they, for one, keep them from moving and they cannot attack the nano drones back. And I think I made a pretty wise decision choosing to come here last, because we can now repair the hull we damaged. Stealth engines. Squadrons with stealth ability are deployed with their stealth mode activated. Squadron speed plus 50% while stealth mode is active. We can buy, or we can repair drones. Oh, I guess we can't repair the ship itself. Oh wait, no. Repair one hull bar. I'll take that. We can buy commandos and neon fuel. We can buy squadrons, breeder. Create a temporary drone Mark 1 that will disappear at the end of the fight. Okay. Alpha crafter. Basilisk. Inflict stasis to hit enemies. Huh. Advanced disassembling. Scrap earned plus 15%. Well, I kind of like this. I have plenty of scrap. I'm going to take that. I could use some fuel as well. It's pretty expensive, but I think I need some additional fuel. And then I can buy 2 commandos for 20. So I will do that. And that's it for this sector. Then we only have one choice to advance. No anomalies there, but we have 2 of whatever that is. I don't know what. Oh, 2 points of interest. Okay, right. This one had 5. All right, so that is Crying Suns, the very beginning of it at least. And we are also being chased by local rulers, also reminiscent of FTL. But this is where I will leave you. I'll probably continue playing this on my own because it's interesting. And with that, I will see you in the next video.